So I was on TikTok and I was watching a clip of an interview with a psychologist because they have cool stuff like that on TikTok, which is awesome. And she was talking about how they did an MRI study. And in the MRI study, they basically, it looks like there's evidence to suggest that people who have ADHD or are on the ADHD spectrum actually experience physical pain when they're bored. So the same centers in a normal person of pain light up in an ADHD person, but when they're bored. So regular people, when they're bored, their brains don't light up like that. They don't get the pain factor, but people with ADHD potentially do. It's not conclusive, but I completely agree with it. It's now my Bible truth. And yeah,
Oh, so you experience pain when you're bored.
physical pain, physical, like it, I want to claw like myself out of my skin. Like it's, I can't even describe it. It's not like physical, but it's painful. Yeah.
Anyone who has ADHD in chat or who believes they have ADHD in chat, do you experience pain when you're bored? I'm so curious. I want to know. I'm trying to think. And like, can you express the pain to me? Like, what do you mean when by pain? Is it like a headache or like what? How does it
No, not
manifest?
a headache, not a headache. So it's not a headache for me. It's almost like my soul is screaming at me. Uh, like, you know, anguish, the feeling of anguish. It's like being in emotional pain. So, like, someone hurts you and you're feeling in pain. So, it's kind of like that, but more dull and throbbing and in like the back of my consciousness. Oh my gosh, Skelpy, you understand.
It's a feeling of anguish. But I'm like never bored. So I don't know what that means.
But maybe, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. But you might also not have ADHD, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I'm on some sort of ADHD spectrum myself. I'm almost 100% sure, but um, yeah.
I mean, in what instances are you bored? Bored of what? What are you doing?
Sometimes a person can just be talking and I'll be
Oh.
bored out of my mind because I know everything they're gonna say.
Oh.
Sometimes I'll be sitting there and I'll have nothing specific to do. Like there's no fire to put out, and I'm just sitting there at my, like I'm eating. Let's just say I'm eating. I can't just eat food. I have to be doing something else. Otherwise, it's physically painful for me. Sometimes I force myself to try to like sit down and like eat. I feel very uncomfortable. Yeah.
When you're bored eating? Really?
Yeah, like I have this urge to do something, right? Always be doing something, and that urge comes out of a sense of if I wasn't doing anything and I was just sitting there, like it would be very difficult. Now, I can meditate because that's not boring to me. That's very interesting. Like
Huh.
meditation's fascinating to me because I feel like I'm doing something. But if I'm sitting there and I don't have purpose and direction or like I'm just sitting there, oh, it's ew.
What? I don't get that.
Oh, Ivan.
You can be bored while eating, but like it's one of the most joyous acts ever.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Hate it so much. Hate
What?
eating, showering, brushing my teeth. I have to be watching or listening to something.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it drives me mad. Like chores, basic chores where it doesn't need my brain. Oh my God. Like driving drives me mad. Like if I get really bored with driving, so I put on like a song and I learn a song while I'm driving. Like I have to be doing
Really?
something very, yeah, yeah.
That's crazy. Also, welcome, Uni. Oh my God. I see. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about what you're saying about eating. Like, I guess I kind of understand, but I also don't understand because, like, if I'm bored, I'll just look at the food, right? I'll notice how the cereal is like looking, or is it looking soggy right now, or am I looking at the spoon? Is the spoon dirty, or like, like I just my mind is preoccupied so frequently. I can't imagine being bored. What?
Wow.
That's so
Fascinating.
weird. I'm constantly like I just can't imagine being bored while eating. I just don't get that.
Like everyone talks about like, oh, I want to sit down and just enjoy this meal. I envy those people.
That's so interesting. My mind is so busy. Is your mind not like I would figure someone like you, your brain is like busy a million miles a minute, just like mine.
I do get, well, I don't know if it's the same as yours because I feel like you're actively like building things out in your brain and things like that. I get lost in these imaginary conversations. Like I have been brushing my teeth and then I'll get lost in like a 10-minute conversation interview with myself where I'm giving a speech for the Pulitzer Prize and I will, or Nobel Peace Prize or something, and I will stand in front of my bathroom mirror without realizing I've done this and be talking out loud to myself. Like I stop ceasing in this in this like plane of existence. So that happens to
What?
me a lot, and most of my things is me getting lost in my conversation. Like people around me. My mom used to think I was like stupid. Like my mom used to think I was like I had a brain problem, like a mental problem, because I would just go slack-jawed and like stare off into the distance. Instead, I'm like fighting dragons and like enjoying myself.
Everyone in chat is saying like they're interviewing themselves too. What the hell? Are you guys, when you guys are eating, are you or doing like, I guess, a more boring routine activity like brushing your teeth or like eating food or something by yourself? Are you guys interviewing yourselves in your brain? What are you doing? I'm so curious. That's just autism.
This is exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
This is just
And
autism.
and ADHD. It's the combo. I'm pretty sure I'm on autistic ADHD. AU ADHD, I think they're called or whatever.
But if you're talking to yourself while you're eating, why the hell are you bored? I don't get that.
No, but like eating, I
Hi,
can't
Duck.
space out. Hi, Stardust.
Eating,
Oh, hi,
you can't
Duck.
space out?
No, because I'm eating. I have to, like, when I space out, the way I space out, my body ceases to function. Like, it's like dreaming, but not dreaming. I don't know how to explain it.
What? Wait, I'm trying to understand this. Because I don't know if I'm on, I'd like to believe I have no ADHD or autism. I really don't think so. But you've claimed to say otherwise, but I don't know. And we've never been formally diagnosed, I would say.
We haven't.
So I don't know, but that's so interesting. Because I thought that ADHD presents itself and autism presents itself differently in women versus men.
It can because of social norms, but the fundamental chemistry framework, from what we understand, is very similar. But it can present itself very differently. So, for example, autism in males tend towards fixation on things. So, acceptable things to get fixated on are like trains, hobbies, carpentry,
Waifus.
military, waifus, exactly, like games. You laugh, but I'm like dead faced here. And then for women, it tends to show up in makeup, gossip, knowing every person's name, birthday, year date, their hobbies, and everything in the neighborhood, like more people related stuff. So a lot of them don't go diagnosed because people just think they're upstanding citizens and they don't see the burnout and crash out that happens when they unmask at home and they stop having to smile 24/7.
Wow. I'm so curious what because everyone is saying in chat about how like they're spacing out or they play songs in their heads or they're arguing with themselves. Whoa. See, but then like, why are you, then you're not bored. Right? If you're doing those things, you're not bored. Or are you still
when
bored?
When I'm eating, I can't do those things. Because like, who was it that said that if I do it, I'll choke?
Wait.
Like,
what?
It's a joke. It's half a joke. Wait, who said it in chat? Oh my God. This chat went crazy.
I know.
I'm sorry. I can't give you credit.
I'm reading. I'm trying to keep up. I'm reading. but that's.
Oh, Skelpy. It's Skelpy. I have actually started choking. Exactly.
You
like
started choking while eating food? Your throat game not on point. I'm joking.
Oh
What do you mean? Sorry.
So that's why it's so boring is because and I have to watch something because at least when I'm watching something, something else is doing the work of the imagination for me and I'm not bored anymore. So,
Whoa. Okay. Okay. So you're distracted,
very.
but your mind can't really stay distracted or distract yourself for yourself.
I definitely don't think it's what other people have going on in their heads. Like they can be thinking about what they want to do that day or I don't know. Like I probably could, but that's not the norm. I'd have to try.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Another question for everyone in chat. I'm so curious because they say, and I don't know if it actually is a symptom of ADHD or just that's how normal people function either. Is it true that people with ADHD are more likely to be stuck on one song for an extended period of time?
Um, well, I think well, yeah, I'll see what chat says first. I gotta look up like what
If you're listening to the same music for weeks on end, is that normal? Because I'll literally do that. I'll play the same song for like 2 months, and it doesn't bug me.
months.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait. Okay, is that the only song you listen to? Or you listen to other stuff?
Maybe it could be like 95% of the time I'll replay that same song.
Holy crap. That's insane.
If it's like a song that I really, really like, it starts playing in my head for a while. I do same.
The
Listen.
longest see like the type that likes the same thing over and over again is generally the tistic types. They don't like changing their environment as much. They like routines. They like to have things the way they have it. They tend towards that direction depending on where you are on the spectrum. Those are certain markers. So listening to the same song and that being your go-to song, especially if you're feeling burnt out, would be more tistic. But but it could be normal too. Like I don't know, some people are just like that. And then ADHDers tend, I don't know if they really tend in that direction because they usually need new and stimulating things. The most I've listened to the same song over and over again is like 3 hours, and I thought that was long.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
You mean you never had a song that you would listen to for like at least, because it seems everyone here, at least a week? At least a week.
No, like the most I listened to a song was Unsweetened Lemonade.
What?
And that was every time I got in the car, and it was like it played for like 6 minutes, or maybe I looped it maybe 4 or 5 times, and that was it. And that was a lot.
Uni says he's listened to the same song for 5 months. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Hey, my crew.
Wow.
I would listen to things. Like right now, I'm stuck on one song for the past week, and I know it's probably going to continue. And that song is, I think it's, what the hell is it called? Oh, my brain. Puppy Kiss? Or Puppy something. That's on my brain right now. Wow, three songs. Oh, Puppy Princess, sorry. But oh my god, only 3 hours? Here we have the rest of chat going for a week. See, is that normal? I just think, like most things, people are all on a spectrum, so hard to say, right?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
I think you lean ADHD and I lean tistic. It looks
Probably. Because I like moving all over the place and changing things up. I feel like you like your routines and like things more similar. Like if we had to pick. But we're both very functioning creatures, so.
That's true. We're more functioning. High functioning. Are ADHDers and autistic people usually high functioning? And so that's why they go undiagnosed?
I think the high functioning ones are high functioning. Now, are you asking me, are there more numbers of people probably on the spectrum undiagnosed than there are people who are truly like handicapped in a way and are diagnosed? I would say that is probably yes, just because the spectrum's a spectrum and it's hard to tell where quote unquote normal is. So, if such a thing even exists, I don't know. I don't think we know
Mm.
if it exists. Psychologists wouldn't say it. They basically take a big group of people, which has really been Caucasian people from 18 to 25. That's been our main sample size in American Western psychology. They take that entire group and they just say that's our normal. And people have a lot of problems with it. There's so many problems with that idea. So
It absolutely must have many
it
problems with it.
yeah, kind of ignores like a whole population of other humans out there. So
Hmm. Oh, we have a lot of banger songs recommend. I need a music recommendation channel for myself because I do like discovering music I might potentially like. I will say that. I need a music recommendation channel just for myself. Anyone else, I don't care. But for me, I want music rec. Let's see. ADHD women went undiagnosed a ton before 2009 because standards are only based on men. Agreed. I think because also women are just socialized differently.